we back at you again. Part 2. I told you we was coming back.
We back.
Got my co-host, Mr. New Type of Money.
What's happening?
We was kind of reflecting and expounding on different things on 2024, and we got a little off track, but we reeled the thing back in.
Hey, we be bouncing around, y'all. We don't really uh we have a structure, but it's we be flowing in the
A
spirit,
lot of time
man.
it take you. You have to, even when preachers do sermons, they'll take you on the mountaintop just to get you back down to the valley, don't they?
Right.
They got to get you there.
Right.
But sometimes you just jump straight there, it won't make sense. But now, if we take you and give you the whole concept, sometimes it'll make sense. So sometimes, like you said, he got ADHD and I don't know what I got. But
Hey, ADHD, and I diagnosed myself. Slick bipolar disorder. I ain't gonna be. I ain't claiming it, but it is what it is, man. I'm a little throwed off, but hey, that's why I need God. See, some people just with God because they playing around. Like I need God because I'm really throwed off. You know what I mean? I make it look real good. You know what I mean? I talk with some sense a lot of times, but I'm a foolish wise man.
But let's get back on the 2024. You were saying something, but we ran out of time. So if you want to finish that thought,
I don't even remember what I was saying, brother Joe. But if you're watching right now, drop in the comments how this year has been for you. Like, what type of year has this been for you? If you're watching it, it don't matter if you just now start watching it, or if you're tuning in, just type in the comments. Whatever, like things you've learned this year, what you some challenges you had this year. And I'm saying that we're gonna see it and we're gonna go back, we're gonna pray over this stuff, man. We're gonna pray for y'all, man. But at the same time, like I found out a lot of times it's good to I'm a talker. It's good to verbalize and it's good to get your thoughts off. Because a lot of times we hold so many thoughts in. You know what I mean? It's
I mean, even going back to the Bible again, it says write it and make it plain, right?
yeah. Yeah.
So we need to, like I say, let's stop just picking and choosing what we want to do
Mm-hmm.
and just do what we're supposed to do in a
Mm.
whole. Because a lot of times things won't come together. Like for instance, if I get a puzzle and I put one piece, if I got 100-piece puzzle, but I only use 50 pieces of puzzle, it ain't gonna make sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now if I get that whole puzzle and put it together, it'll form the full picture.
Right.
And I get the full totality of what that puzzle meant.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's a picture of a puppy or whatever, I get the full beauty of what that puzzle was. God has different pieces to our life. Let's stop picking and choosing what pieces we want to put together. And let's use all those pieces. Wow. So we can get the full beauty of what God's trying to make out of our life.
Right. That's good. That's good.
Some things we don't want to do or we don't like to do, but that don't matter. If that's what he told you to do, let's do. Why everything got to always be about your feelings?
See, now you talking to me. But that was one thing this year. Act of obedience. I pretty much, me and God, our relationship is yeah. People be like, I love God. Listen, man. I don't like God sometimes. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't like God sometimes because I want to do something and he wanted me to do something. And then long story short, I end up doing what he wanted me to do. But he wanted me to move back to my hometown. And I did it. Did it not knowing what to expect from it, not having a job, not knowing what was gonna happen. I just moved off of obedience and faith, man. And that like I say, me and God relationship, it be kind of crazy. But the reality is he know if you tell me to do something, I'm gonna do it. May take me a little time. But I'ma do it, you know what I mean? So man, yeah, that
like
was
Jonah,
huh?
Be like Jonah sometimes.
Man, look, I was Jonah. He told me to come back to Fitzgerald when I left Pittsburgh. Well, when he released me from Pittsburgh, because he sent me to Pittsburgh. First of all, he sent me to Pittsburgh for 9 months, and then when he actually released me, I was supposed to come back to Fitzgerald. But shoot, that was 2021. So I was Jonah for 3 years. I ran. Shoot, I went to Jacksonville. And then ain't it funny you talk about feelings? We'll try to justify our move. I'm like, shoot, God, my kids down here. You know what I mean? I need to be close to my kids. You know what I mean? And like, man, if you don't get down there and do what I told you to do.
That's it. That's it.
And when I did it, I reconnected. The first day I came back, I called Brother Torres. Brother Torres say, shoot, man, I'm glad you hit me. I need a little help. Woo. You want to help me out? Shoot, yeah, I ain't got no job. Shoot, I'll move back down here. I got a couple $1,000 that I'm trying to play with and flip and make sure I stay afloat. But man, shoot, you were my lifeguard.
But that's the thing, like you say, like I told you, right after COVID, man, I lost all that stuff. And then, like I told you, the same time it happened for you, it happened for me. God opened the door. He said he'll open the door and pull out a window.
You won't have room enough to receive it.
Which means, and I'm waiting on that window because I believe I can receive all. But the thing meaning is, it's so much for you. You can't even obtain it for yourself.
You got to give some.
You got to bring other people in.
Yeah, you got to delegate some things. Yeah.
And and I think that's where he's taking me now, into 25.
Definitely.
Not just financially, but with this mindset, with this wisdom, with knowledge, with anything. Because I'm an open book.
Right.
See, a lot of people, they try to get stuff, information, they hide and keep it for themselves. But no, I'm going to let it be like that light that we are. I'm going to let it shine so it can draw people. And then if they can become that light, it'll draw more.
Right.
Let's start educating each other.
Yeah.
Let's start being crabs and start pulling each other up and not pulling them back down.
Yeah.
It's time out for all that.
Yeah.
It's enough wealth. It's enough material things. It's enough knowledge. It's enough love for everybody. Why not just give it to them?
Right.
Why we got to pick and choose who we like and who we love? Regardless of how ugly they may act, regardless of how mean they may be, just love.
I ain't gonna lie, Brother Joy, man. That's like a gift and a curse for me, man, because I truly love everybody.
Insane.
I don't like everybody now, but I love everybody. Look at I don't like everybody now.
You got to expound that.
I got to expound.
Because I don't see how you can like somebody.
And I love them and not like them.
Yeah. Break that down.
I'm gonna break this down to
break
you.
It down.
In many different ways. Okay. Well, not many different, but for instance, I love my family. I love my family. Love. But I don't like the way some of them are. So for that reason, they don't make me say, oh, I ain't gonna have nothing to do with them. I'm gonna love them, but I'm gonna love them from a distance. And at the same time, I have to be careful even with how I love them. Because me knowing me, who I am, I love at such a high capacity when you cross me or like, I really want to hurt you. I want to unalive you. So it's like, my thing is, I got cousins that steal, I got cousins that lie, I got people like, so I'm saying, I love them, but like, for instance, one of my cousins that steal, I love you, cuz, but I can't let you crash at my crib while I ain't there.
So you love them like Cain loved Abel.
Not even like Cain love Abel, because I kill you too. That's just real. But at the same time, it ain't even like, I ain't got to like you to love you. You feel me? Like, I don't in a relationship, in all of my relationships, probably in everybody's relationship, we could love that person, but some of the things they do, you just don't like it. Matter of fact, I can even put it in the form of some of ways about people make me not like them to the point where I still love you, but I gotta pull back my love.
I'm gonna hit you with like you say. So what you basically trying to say, brother Wills, is it's good to love everybody, but you can dislike their ways.
Definitely.
So it has nothing to do with that person in general. It just has something to do with the way they act, their mindset, the things that they do.
Right.
But nothing to do with the actual physical person.
Well, because I love them.
I guess.
I love that person because I wasn't gonna say because I'm commanded to, but it's beyond that. Even beyond the Bible, all that. I just love people. I really love people. Like I got people. Like I say it family because I got people that done really crossed me, done stole, done be like snitched on me, like real deal. I could be doing life, like all type of stuff done happen, and these people are my brothers, cousins, uncles, grandma. I still got to love these folks. I don't like them.
You don't like their ways, I guess.
I don't even like them sometimes. But I love them.
I guess.
Because maybe they don't have the willpower to go in and do the inner work like I do. I show up every day and do the work. You know what I mean? A lot of people go their whole life and never look inward. I'm waking up every day and looking in. You know what I mean? So that make a difference because I love me. But I don't like a lot of stuff about me.
I got you. Yeah, that's why we sit there and I'm gonna do some push-ups. I'm trying to get this face.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Shoot, I love me now, but it's bust. Some stuff I have to, they say you crazy, you talk to yourself. I say you crazy, you don't talk to yourself. Cause some stuff I said nope, Aaron, we not doing that right there. It was shoot. I was gonna make a phone call today. I said, now why? Sometimes you gotta ask yourself why. Yeah. Why are you about to call this person? You know how it ended. You know what's gonna happen if they pick up. You know what could potentially happen. You like, but you lonely? You bored? Like I be asking myself real questions like that. Cause, like I say, some of the stuff I don't like about me.
Well, they say it's fine to talk to you, just don't answer.
I do that too. See, pray for me, brother Drummond.
Yeah. Well, let's kind of fast forward a little bit then. What? And I ain't want to say resolutions because a lot of times people come up with resolutions.
Yeah.
But what?
You talking about though? That is a like.
Yeah. But a lot of times people come up with them, but they don't ever obtain them. Same thing with goals. So instead of me, just like that believe thing, what are some of the things that you gonna do?
Yeah.
This year.
Yeah.
2025. What are some of the things that you aiming to do in 2025?
Oh man, 2025. Well, one thing we're gonna continue to keep this consistent. We're gonna continue to keep this rolling because man, I've been supposed to did a show podcast I know for over 10, 15 years and just been putting it off, trying to, not think it's quality. I want the best microphone, the best camera, the best this, the best that, the best this, and the best that. And sometimes we can procrastinate, just just not moving forward. But man, next year, man, man, I got books, more books. I'm a self-published author. Got working on 2 books, working on albums. Man, I want to get honestly into directing. Yeah, I want to direct some films, some short films, yeah. It's honestly there's a lot. Bringing back the clothing line, getting this merchandise popping, it's so much that I could tell you that I want to do in 25, but honestly, I'm going back into 2025. I'm going into 2025 how I kind of approached some years previously, like how I kind of approached like 19 and 20. I kind of more so approached it in like I wrote it down, made it plain. God, this I'm bringing this to you. This division. This what I want to do. But what do you want? You know what I mean? Cause me, I do so much and I'm so good at so much. Sometimes it could get overwhelming.
Okay.
You know what I mean? 'Cause I could do so much. I could literally move anywhere in the world, set up a studio, and start recording, and just make my living that way, or however. But going in the next year, I just wanna be. I don't want to say go back, but it's spirit led, man. Led more by my spirit than just what I feel and what I desire to do.
Okay.
Cause I ain't want to be down.
I got you. I got you. Now you gotta go where we don't want to go.
Yeah, man. If God telling you to do it, man, do it because the benefits are so rewarding, and a lot of times the benefits are not money. You know, sometimes the benefits are peace. You know, just sometimes the benefits are just you seeing God in a new way, in a new perspective. You know, so yeah, got a lot of stuff I want to do, but I just want to do really what God want me to do. For real.
Said, let your requests be made known as well.
Yeah,
So a lot of time he'll honor what we want to do,
yeah,
just because we've been so obedient, and done what he wants us to
right. Honestly, really I've been doing what I really want to do, and I think it's gonna like expand more. But like for the past 12 years, I want to travel the world, tell my testimony, man. Travel the world and show love, man. Show people um, that God is not uh, boxed in. That you can still have fun. You can still be you. You can still live a life, live a gas life, and not be weird. It's like a lot of folks that say Christians weird, man. I
do.
ain't gonna lie. Like, and I may be weird to some people, so I ain't like trying to be. But yeah, man, it's
But it's like they become so spiritual minded till it makes them to somewhat they judgmental.
I wouldn't even say spiritual mind. That's just religious.
Or religious.
Yeah,
They become so religious. You can't do this. You can't do
yeah,
that. You don't supposed to be over here. Oh, they cussing on this movie. Oh, what they? I mean, how can you reach the lost if you don't want to be around? How can you
right,
reach the lost when you can't even stand what they're doing?
right,
First of all, in order for me to be approachable, I can't already have my nose tooted up in when I walk in your atmosphere just because I smell a little smoke or just because you smell like a little liquor or whatever. I can't toot because that's already turning you off. I already, oh, they think they're better than me. So now I'm gonna mess up my witness all because of how I came and approached you. Well, you know, you put that bill down, do this. No, drink your little bill. But just let me talk to you for a minute. Smoke your little cigarette. Blow your smoke that way, but let me talk to you for a minute.
I think a lot of times it's what we were saying in the last one, but it's like people externally be trying to show people uh, God. Or it's like a forced thing instead of it just being natural. Instead of it just like
Mhm.
it doesn't have to be weird. It doesn't have to be like you walking up to me, giving me a track, telling me, hey, if you are you prepared for Jehovah's return or the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Like, bro, like that's weird, bro. Like, just if God is truly in you and you're truly seeking the kingdom and you true like God's light is in you, God is operating through you, I will see that. I will feel that.
Yep.
If I'm seeking it. See, a lot of times I think we mess up trying to even talk to people that's not even seeking. I ain't worried about the people that's maybe I'm wrong. The people that ain't seeking for God and not looking for God, those are not the people I'm reaching out to.
Yep. The ones that think they already found them too. I ain't looking for
Yeah.
them.
I don't why? It
Yeah.
makes no sense to try to, you know what I mean, go up in somebody else's environment and now I wanna just bombarding they atmosphere with God.
Mm.
Like, nah, just go and chill. See, most people can't chill because they ain't delivered.
Nope.
See, you can't chill where they smoking weed at because you scared you gonna hit it.
You weak.
And the thing is, shoot, if that person really seeking, it don't matter if you hit it or not.
Okay.
If that person truly seeking God and not looking at you,
Yeah.
you feel me? So that's just my thing. Like, just be cool, man. Like, not even just saying like try to be too cool, like try to fit in. You ain't gotta fit in with them, but at the same time, like people know it's something different. People know when there's something different about you. Even when I was years ago, when I was in the streets doing the same thing that people was doing, people was still saying like, "Man, you don't supposed to be out here." They saw the difference.
Mm-hmm.
They saw the light when I was in the dark. You know what I mean? So it's just like, man, it's about seeking, man. You know, it's you gotta want that thing. If you don't want it, shoot, ain't no need of me even bringing it up.
You're right. You're right. A lot of time we want it. We just go about it the wrong way.
Right.
Wasn't it Saul at first who was persecuting Christians,
Mm-hmm.
but he called himself a man of God? He wanted it, but he was going about it the wrong way.
Right.
So God came and knocked him off the horse.
Mm. That's what the preachers say. You know, the preachers that want to cuss, but they use the opportunity to say, knock them over there. That what they, they put the people that want the jackass, the donkey. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the preachers. You know the preachers. They say that.
Yeah. You a mess, man.
He said you a mess.
You was so, hey.
See, maybe they were trying to show us something. See, cause we once we start getting a little paper, or getting a little notoriety, fame, or this or that, you know, we'll tend to ease away from God. So God have to knock, just like Saul. God have to knock us off our ass.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Look at brother.
That's it. That's it. Hey.
Yeah, you think you know we all done been there, man. Even on this side, man. You know you get to the point, man, where God he have to show you like, hold up, bro. You can't do this without me, now.
Can't do it without me.
You hey, I see you. That's what I'm talking about earlier. That's why I say how I'm moving. Cause I used to move. Yeah, I see you with your plans and you doing this and you doing that and you done accepted this engagement, accepted this engagement, but you ain't even included.
Mm.
Have you asked? It's a you know.
Yeah.
So
You right. You is right.
trying to, I'm trying to, and just advise and suggest the listeners to just try to include God more in everything that you're doing, man. Like
Everything.
just try to be more conscious going into next year because me being honest and transparent, um, with me slacking in certain areas, the evidence showed last year. You know what I mean? The evidence was clear. Like, okay, I got to tighten up a little bit.
That's right.
And that's first thing first. You gotta hold yourself accountable. You gotta be real with
Always.
yourself, man. You got to be real with yourself, man. And I think that's honestly got some people love me and some people hate me. I'm gonna just put it out there, man. And I know Brother Jordan, he the same way, man. When we put it out there, and I believe I can speak for him too, man, because we know our life, our testimony, our ups, downs, trials, tribulation. It can help somebody else, man.
It can. And there's so many people out there want to put it out there, but they're just afraid.
Just free.
Or they've been told if you do it this way, you just wrong. God gonna curse you. Gonna do no. But we act like a lot of times God is standing over us, ready to knock us down when we make a mistake.
Mm.
But while we try to hold certain things high, you can sit here and do all this other stuff. But if you can't first show love, all that don't matter nowhere.
Mm.
He said you like a tingling breast.
Mm.
I mean, what is
Tingling
it?
symptom.
Tingling symbol and a sounding breast.
Mm.
You can sit out here and do everything. Go to church every Sunday. Pay your tithes like you're supposed to. Be at church on time. Be to every engagement. But then you can't even love somebody.
Mm.
All that don't mean nothing. Love cover multitudes of sin. So what does that mean? Does that mean I can go out here and mess up, but as long as I show love, will that cover all them sins I did?
Mm.
Is that what he meant by that? Can somebody explain that to me?
Mm.
How does my love cover multitude? Whose sins does the multitude? What multitudes of sin does it cover? By me showing love. Is it my love that sin? Is it my love? Is it me showing the love to everybody? Does that cover the multitude of my sin? Or does it cover multitudes of everybody else's sin?
Hmm.
Has anybody got a
That,
comment on that? Can you answer that? Expound. You know, I'm a Bible scholars and my theologians.
I like that because
Can you break that down?
I'm
For
looking at it from all
Yeah.
different angles. You know what I mean? I'm looking at it as that's it's talking about the love. Because first of all, people talk about love, but they fail to realize it's a lot of different types of love.
I'm talking about that agape.
Right there. So I get that's talking about the love of God
Love God.
covering the multitude of sin, but at the same time, also challenging the human being to go within to get into that place of oneness with God, so we can show that same agape love to others that God has shown to us. And maybe doing that'll cover they sins and my sins. So I look at it like all different. And that's why it'd be hard for me to be a devout anything. I like to look at stuff from every different direction. Like you just can't tell me like this is that, this the only way, and it ain't no other way. And it's like, well, what about this?
Well, is that why it was so easy for Jesus to heal people? Because most of our sicknesses and diseases and our shortcomings come from the sins we've done. So is it that Jesus loved us so much that when he came in, he was able to heal us? He was able to cover our sins enough to heal us because he loved us so much. And a lot of people say, well, we don't see that same type of demonstration of healing. Maybe we ain't showing that same demonstration of love.
You said it. That's it. That's it.
Maybe that's why we can't heal the way Jesus healed. Because we ain't loving the way Jesus loves. I could be all wrong. I'm just saying, Bible scholars, theologians, please tell me whose sins are covered when I love somebody.
Let me ask you this question: would you lay down your life for your son?
It depends.
Or anybody?
It depends.
Because most people wouldn't.
It depends.
On the situation, circumstance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
somebody breaking the house, maybe. But now if he go jump off a building,
yeah.
Come on now, you trying to kill yourself, and I'm gonna kill myself to keep you.
Try to save you.
Then you might turn around and still kill yourself, and them both of us gone. I just don't know. You got a gun with you. Say, Daddy, get back. I'm gonna blow both of us away. Okay, Jack. Well, it's just, I love you, son. See you back.
And see, I asked that question just to kind of think, like, it's like, if you even got a mindset that you will lay down your life for anybody other than yourself, I believe you already in a good place.
What you mean, other than yourself? I don't even want to lay down my life for my.
Ah!
I want to keep my life, but if it comes, you know what I'm saying? You said lay
I'm,
down your
I'm,
life
I'm,
other than
I'm,
for you.
I'm just trying to look at it in the sense of,
I got
God
you.
gave His Son, so like, what?
Jesus didn't even want to lay his down. Come on now. Is there any other way?
Yeah,
What that mean?
yeah. Please take this cup
Take
from
this.
me.
So that meant he wanted to lay it. Nah, he did. He said, but not my will, Lord, but thy will. But Jesus didn't. He wanted another. Is there another way?
Hmm.
I mean, let's be honest. We
Would
try to.
that be? Would that be missing the mark? Like for him to be like, because he did come back and say, "Okay, not my will, but
But see,
your
we
will."
all get like that sometimes. Like,
Right,
Lord,
right,
like, is you sure this is what you want me to do?
right.
But then we say, okay, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yes.
So it ain't the point that he thought about not. He's human.
Right,
So it's not the point that he say, well, Lord, can I do this instead of what you telling me to do, or is there another way that I can do it to still please you?
right.
But then at the end of the day, never mind, God, I'm gonna do it your way because you know best.
Mm.
So if he wouldn't have not went to the cross, then he wouldn't have done the right thing.
Disobedient. Yeah.
But
Then
he
he would have missed the
did
mark.
go.
Yeah.
So it had nothing to do with the mind of not wanting to go, but it had something to do with the power don't come. Faith is dead without the word.
Mm-hmm.
His faith was strong because he did the work.
Mm-hmm. Finished.
He finished the work.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why he get what they call cool points, because he still did it.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether he wanted to do it
or not.
because he got out of his will, because his will wanted to do it a different way.
Right.
But he said, not my will, but thy will.
Mm. Man, we don't reach the time.
Yeah, we can't do no part 3 now. I about done got a little sleep on you, man. I should say that on the podcast, but I told you,
He
I'm
said,
transparent. It's excited.
Yeah.
But I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning.
Well, but this is the last day of the year, and if you go sleep now, bro, you ain't even gonna see the new year coming.
Hey, I won't see it come in, but when I wake up, it'll be him. Hey, I ain't got to see it coming as long as I know it's him. I'm telling you, man. All this traditional stuff, I'm getting away from tradition.
Right.
I'm getting away from what folks say is right.
Right.
Especially when who said it was right.
I often say, because sometimes when I realize some stuff is just right for me.
Yeah.
Like some stuff, like not trying to, I ain't never been a big drinker, but I'm just saying, like, some people may be able to, you know, take a drink or two, maybe once or twice a week and be okay with that. Mm-hmm. Some people may not be. Yeah. But for that people that is not, it's not meant for that man that was an alcoholic, appointed the dude that just have him maybe a beer after work, a beer or two after work, is well, you need to quit drinking. Just because God want to completely, like he may be able to serve God at that capacity. Like one of my questions used to be to people, does righteousness vary depending on the individual? Deep question. Does righteousness vary depending on the individual? Because some people, the way the church put it, like it's just clear cut. This is for everybody. Everybody know right. Everybody know wrong. Woo, 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 woo. But when you really think about it, I thought about Samson. I don't know no other person in the Bible that God told them specifically not to cut their hair. He specifically told him not to cut his hair.
But that was the culture of a Nazarene.
The Nazarene.
Because we know Jesus didn't cut his either.
True.
Now God didn't specifically tell him that, but that was just the way, and to have no strong drink. That's why when he was on the cross, they tried to give him some wine and he wouldn't take it, even though he was thirsty,
Mm-hmm.
because that was not of their culture.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he made wine at the wedding,
At the
feast,
wedding, yeah.
he just didn't partake of it.
Right.
So I'm not gonna say, well,
But what I'm saying is
righteousness will be different for the individual.
that's what I'm
And the
saying.
reason why I
Like,
say that,
but
because righteousness only mean rule.
and being in right standings with God.
Yeah.
So what's right standings with God with me may not be right standings with God
Yeah.
with you, because like, let's just use for instance the Bible day. Let's just say I'm David, and let's say you a cat that ain't David and ain't a warrior and out here killing and doing all this. Like, I'm David, killed men and killed all type of stuff. Like, this man was really dealing with some real deal mental, emotional, spiritual issues.
Well, another
But
thing,
he's still considered as the man after God's own heart
man after God's own heart. That's what I'm saying.
because of his personal relationship
With God.
in his. Even though he got out of line, he still got back in line, and he didn't allow nobody else righteousness to interfere with, you know what I mean? I think when that time he had to go in and they thought he was gonna die when he went in the ark or whatever.
You say David?
Yeah, that when that David when he went in the thing and they were expecting him to die because of his sins, but he went in there and got butt naked. He went in there and confessed everything he did. You
Yeah.
feel me? So what can you do with a person like that?
Love him. But see, he had a heart. He was a man after God's own heart.
God's own heart.
Yeah. But then he even kind of made it plain when with the question you said when he say, "If thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out." He said, "If." He didn't say pluck your eye. He didn't tell everybody to pluck their right eye. He said,
Right.
"If yours."
Yeah.
If your right eye offend, if your left hand offend thee,
Cut
cut
it
it
off.
off.
Yeah.
Cause it's better for you to lose your right eye or your left hand than the whole body.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But they also summed it up by saying, work out your own soul salvation.
With fear
With
and
fear
trembling.
and trembling. You know what's your problem is. Me and you know. Nobody else know. Now you can fake like and act like that, that ain't the problem. But I know what your problem is, and you know what your problem is.
Right.
If you know you got a lust for eye, then don't go to the beach or go where women at that you might lust over.
Right.
But now, if you know you got a drinking problem, then don't go sit at no
Don't
bar.
go to the bar. Yeah. Yeah.
But now, if you don't have a lust for eye, then how God gonna show me just because a woman walked by?
Right.
And I just say, hey, oh, she's nice. Let me keep on going.
Right.
But now this man, I just gotta hell that boy. Now he lust now.
Right.
Now, why you gonna hold me? I looked at her just like he did, but I looked at her a different way than what he looked at.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I might have got at the boy and took me a sip. I'm like, okay, I'm good now. This man might have started being drunk till he couldn't move no more. Spend all his bill money, whatever, and handle no obligations.
Went home, beat his girlfriend.
Yeah. Drunk to the point where he was not in his right mind no more.
There you go. There you go. To the point he wasn't sober minded. Cause that's another thing now. Because
Be sober minded.
I done been high and sober minded, and I done been not drunk or high and
not sober,
intoxicated with the world.
But not just that. I done got so mad before to where if I probably would have had a gun or something, I'd have killed somebody.
Yeah.
Just that mad. Now, was my mind sober? And I ain't drunk a thing.
Nah,
I was just that mad and raged.
Yeah.
Because I felt I was wrong.
Mm.
So which is worse? Drinking and being okay and able to keep my right mind, or getting so angry to where if I'd have had the opportunity to kill somebody, I would.
That's deep. Cause now we talking about mental. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We over time too. Again.
Hey, we went.
So it's been real fun. It's been nice, man. We can keep this thing going. It's the end of the year, 2024, December 31st. 2024.
You say December what? 12? Oh, you saying
31st.
Okay, 31st. Yeah,
2024.
2024. Last day.
Last day of the year. Actually, the last 3 hours now. Ain't it 9 o'clock?
8.
Well, we hope everybody enjoy the podcast. We hope this helps somebody. We hope it enlightens somebody. But most of all, we hope that you like, share, subscribe. All of the socials will be up there. Next year. The end of this year.
Tomorrow.
Make God your source. And I guarantee you, your life will be better. Yeah. I ain't say easy. I said better. I didn't say great. I said better. Till next time.